welcome to the video. My name is Kijira. I am the Silver Dragon Gamer. So for today's entry, we have Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons were both released at the same time. I kind of got the impression that they were kind of trying to piggyback off the whole Pokemon phenomenon where there was two of a given game and they were trying to just kind of make some extra money off of this. But Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons are different enough that it doesn't make you feel like you're just replaying the same game with only minor differences when you switch from one to the other. And I have been playing Pokemon every generation since the first iteration in Red and Blue. And speaking of firsts, here comes our first piece of equipment that we're going to be getting in this Legend of Zelda game, and that will be the wooden sword. We're going to come over here, talk to Impa. She's going to be really upset and happy that we saved her from being possessed, and for that she's going to reward us with the wooden sword so that we can continue on our quest and try and save the Oracle of Time, Naryu, who's been possessed by the evil spirit Baron. And once Impa hands us the sword, she's going to teach us how to do the spin attack from all the classic games, and then we're off into the next village to find the ring box and the friendship ring. The place we're looking for is in Lina Village. It's this little building here that has a ring on the front of it. We're going to talk to this guy and he's going to give us a ring box to store all of our rings in. Then he's going to be very kind and give us our first ring and even appraise it for us so that we know we now have the friendship ring. The friendship ring really doesn't do anything at the start of the game, just our intro to the ring system in this game. Now, with this game, there's a lot of RNG trying to get certain rings. Some of the better rings can be really difficult to get from the RNG because they only have a tiny chance of actually finding them. Usually they're found in what's called a gacha seed, which we can get as we work throughout the game. Now we're going to initiate our first time jump by going through the tunnel here, and we're looking for this tree, which looks like it's something straight out of Kirby. And while Link's having his little chat with this Kirby tree, if you could please do me a favor and remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video, it would greatly help out the channel. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Now back to our game. And as Link's finishing up his conversation with the tree is going to get very morose and disappear. And we're going to go into this warp tile, which is going to throw us into the past. And we're going to head south and into what's left of Lina Village in the past, because we're going to get our first gacha seed. And we're going to learn what we can do with them, which is plant them in soft dirt areas. This is kind of a mechanic that's picked up off of the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So once we have our seed, we're going to go outside, go one screen south, and we're going to plant our gacha seed here in this weird little patch of dirt. And then after that, it's on to the next item, the shovel. The shovel is acquired inside of the building Black Tower. This is an area that's under construction, and we're going to go inside and try and find the boss so that he can hand us a shovel and tell us we need to get to work and help out around the place. And now that we have the shovel, we can dig up all these weird dirt piles, and now we can go one screen south, which will let us dig through, and come back to the entrance, which will give us access to our first heart piece. And then it's on to find a small key. This small key is going to be located inside Maku Road, which we've already passed through in the future. Once we enter the road, we'll push this tile out of the way to open the door, and then open this tile and head to the east a couple of rooms. We have to kill off all these little chews and make our way around, hit the button, which will bring in a treasure, and we can open it up to pick up the small key so that we can advance further into Maku Road, which is going to give us another heart piece. We'll go back to the original room, open that door, rearrange those tiles, and open this particular section to get our second heart piece of the game. Once we have that piece, we're going to continue on through the Maku Road to the Maku Tree's location. Here we're going to save a younger version of the tree from some bokoblins and make the tree very happy. She'll open a gate, and then we'll move back to our present time. We'll then head north and talk to the adult tree, and she will give us the seed satchel along with some ember seeds and a quest to go to the Yall Graveyard and get the first essence that we need. Now these ember seeds that we're going to get are a very interesting item. They kind of act like a little fire hand grenade that can be used to burn down bushes and light fires. Now once we have that, we're going to go back into town in Lina Village, and we're going to buy the shield for 30 rupees from the shop. We're not going to steal it, we're just going to buy it. With the shield in hand, we're going to head over to the area where the Yall graveyard is, but it's blocked by this little tree. So we're going to equip our Ember Seeds, burn this little tree down, and then burn the next one down, and proceed to head south and then west. These kids are going to get scared and run away because they think we're a ghost. And then we're going to head over here, burn this tree down, and head inside to this dark area and light these 2 torches. That's going to cause the graveyard key to fall down and appear for us. Now that we have the key in our hands, we can go all the way back around to that large gate that we saw earlier and unlock it. This will give us access to the initial dungeon, which we will not be entering. And now that we've completed gathering all of our items, there are 2 mechanics that I need to mention. I only mention them in passing because they are just hard farming and nothing but pure RNG. They are Maple the Witch and Gasha Seed Growth. Both of these are triggered by killing a certain number of enemies. Maple is 30, but that can be lowered to 15 with a Maple Ring, and Gasha Seeds are 40, but that can be lowered to 20 with a Gasha Ring. Now with Maple, she'll fly onto the screen, circle around, and slam into you, scattering rupees, hearts, and possibly some rare items like Seed Rings, Magic Potions, Gasha Seeds, and even a piece of heart. The Gasha Seeds can be hit once they appear on the tree, and they will also drop rings, hearts, fairies, rupees, potion, and a piece of heart. Now the more enemies you kill, and the more difficult the soil spot is to find, the higher your chances of getting those rare items. I wasn't able to get the seeds to spawn for me and finally just gave up. Now the tree you see on screen is the one Gasha Seed that I planted, and it's in the northwest corner of Lena Village. Now that we've gathered everything and talked about the RNG, let's see what we have. There's the sword, shield, shovel, seed satchel with ember seeds, a magic potion from Maple, Gasha Seed access, the graveyard key, the friendship ring, and 2 heart pieces. Now with a lot of RNG farming, we could get the other 2 heart pieces, one from Maple and one from the seeds, for a single full heart container and a bunch of other rings. But I've already sacrificed most of my sanity back in Zelda 2. So with that, we're going to bring it to a close. And I'd like to thank you all once more for watching my video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment, as it really does help out the channel a lot. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.